and welcome to another edition of my vlog videos. This is my 5th vlog video, as you can see. So in this vlog video, I'm gonna be telling you my favourite YouTubers, who I actually like. Obviously, if you have a favourite YouTuber that you adore and you always are favourite YouTubers that you watch all the time, please comment down below and tell me. I'd like to know. So yeah, and obviously I've got my nightgown on again because I'm cold, obviously, and I've also got a really bad swollen eye, which I bet nobody knew that. As you can see, you can probably see my swollen eye. Not very well, but it does hurt, and I have put some cream on it and shit, just to like sort of make it heal because there's redness and shit. And I did put some cream on it because I don't know what happened. Like last night, I must have rubbed my eye too much, and when I woke up this morning, I just saw this big, massive red. I've got just loads of redness around my eye, like round my eyelid and stuff, and I just was like, oh my god, my eye's swollen. No. So I really hate that. Obviously, it's really annoying. Obviously I've got my nightgown on again because it's really cold, guys. Like, ugh, it's bloody winter, and it's always this winter weather. Like, I hate winter. I'm so glad when it's over and done with, and that we get summer back, or we get spring and summer back, because I hate winter officially. It's just so cold outside. You're literally freezing, and even when I have my heating on in my house, I'm still freezing, like. But obviously, I hope you're all enjoying your day so far. Obviously, it's evening here. Well, it's gone. It looks evening here because it goes pretty dark, because it's like in winter you get shorter days, don't you? So it goes dark easily. So yeah. So I'm gonna be saying some of my favourite YouTubers that I like on YouTube. Some of them aren't really some of them are on YouTube, but some of them aren't really YouTubers. They're just like on YouTube, and the channels that I always watch all the time. And some of them are just like random channels. Yeah. So yeah. So my first favourite YouTuber is Jacksepticeye. Now, Jacksepticeye is an amazing guy. I think he's worked hard to get where he's got today. Even though, yeah, he's got loads of subscribers and it's all about the fame. I don't think it's all about the fame with him, because it's different with PewDiePie. He actually doesn't give a shit about his subscribers or his viewers. And he actually is pretty gay. And, like, I don't like him. He's one of the YouTubers that I pretty hate. And I think Jacksepticeye is a really down-to-earth guy, and he is literally like one of my favourite YouTubers so far. I always seem to be watching his videos now since I've come across his channel. And he's so funny. Like, I just find him so funny. Like, I've watched some of his I've watched some of his Eevee videos, which Eevee is a robot and stuff. And the relationship between him talking to her and stuff, and the relationship between them is just so damn funny. And I just love his Irish accent. I love when he game rages, like at like games and stuff. Like, there was a game recently I watched him do, which is like a truck game, and it was a Halloween edition, and it was only with like 10 levels. But I loved it because I enjoyed watching it because it was entertaining, because he came up with this like funny joke, which is Spider-Man's too busy messing around with Mary Jane, and I'm too busy, and then he says, I'm too busy messing around with trucks. What the hell? And so funny. And I just love his Irish accent. Like, I love his intro and outro of his like videos, because he's like, top of the morning to you, I'm Jacksepticeye. It's just like, I love it. It's just so like corny and cheesy and stuff, and it's like really good. Like, and then his outro is like, and punch that like button like a boss. Oh, sorry, let me say it again. It's like, punch that like button like a boss, like that. And then he's like, and then he does that or something, whatever. But it was so funny. See, I watch his videos. I'm a committed fan. I'm a fan of his channel now. I just love his like Eevee videos, and I've watched his Sims 4 videos, and I've only watched one of his Sims 4 videos, but he's got loads. He plays a lot of games, but I don't really watch the other games he's ever played. I need to, because when he game rages on games, it's so funny. Like it's just so funny. You're in stitches and you're laughing your head off, and I just find him so amazing. Like, I think he's worked hard to get where he's got, and I think he is a down-to-earth guy, and he actually cares about his subscribers. I don't think it's about the fame or anything. I mean, yeah, it is about the fame, but like I said, I'm not really into the fame or fortune or anything like that, but I have to say that he does deserve what he gets, and he does work hard and stuff, and I am a huge fan of him, and I do watch his videos, and whenever I watch his Eevee videos, or whenever I watch any of his videos, I'm always in stitches and laughing, because he actually cheers me up if I say I'm having a bad day or something. So, you know, obviously I can't stand PewDiePie. He's one of the people who, yeah, has worked hard to get on YouTube, but I don't think he's actually liked, because he probably gets a lot of hate, because I don't like him. And he's just like, I'm PewDiePie and shit, and it's just like so gay, and he's like, bro fist and all this, and like, I don't care, just like, you're really gay, like, yeah. I really hate him. Okay, my second favourite YouTuber is Skyferbaits. I don't know how you say it. How do you say it? Skyferbaits or something. Skyferbaits. So that's it. You say it. I can't say it now. Skyferbaits is an impressionist anyway. And it's spelled SCHEIFFER and then bits. But I can't say his name properly. So sorry. If you're watching this, you're probably like, oh, she's not saying my name properly. Darn you. Even though I don't sound like him. He sounds a bit like that, what I've just sounded like. He's like, darn you, why do you not say my name right? You know, I can't sound like him anyway. But, he does a lot of impression videos. Like, he's a really good impressionist. Like, I think he's really good at his Captain Jack Harkness. Is that from Doctor Who? Captain Jack Sparrow. He does a really good Captain Jack Sparrow impression. Like, he's like, I'm Captain Jack Sparrow and everything. It's like, I can't do Captain Jack Sparrow impression, but he can do it really well, and he does a lot of Game of Thrones impressions. Like, I find the funniest Game of Thrones character is the one with the black hair. I don't know his name. Obviously, if you're a Game of Thrones fan, please comment down below what his name is. The guy with the black hair, I forget his name, but he does an impression of him, and it's so funny. Because he did this live thing on Omegle, and he actually did an impression of him on Omegle, and it was funny because he was like, he's like, put your shirt back on. He's like, put your shirt back on. The winter is coming, and all this. It's just so funny. He's like, winter is coming. Put your shirt back on. You're all going to die, and everything. It was just so funny. He's so funny. I find his impressions really funny, and he is a funny guy, and a cool impressionist, and like one of my favourite YouTubers, I'd say, as well. Like, you know, like, I just love watching his videos and everything, and obviously he did this Omegle live thing, which actually was pretty cool because it was to get reaction off the other people, which is like kind of like a live video chat, and you talk to other people, and obviously he did his impressions to them, and their reactions were like really weird, and they were really weird and strange people, some of them. Yeah. And then but it's so funny because actually there is, on that Omegle live chat that he does, Skyferbaits, it's funny because there's this guy I don't know what he is. He's like Asian or something, and he's good. And he's doing that Game of Thrones impression. The guy with the black hair, and he goes, and he says, "Winter is coming," and he's like, he's like going, I can't remember what it is now, but it's so funny. The kid's just there going, "Winter is coming, winter is coming, winter is fucking coming," you know, this. It's just so funny, and then he's just like, "That's not something to laugh about," and everything, and it's just so funny. But yeah, he's just an amazing person, and I love him. So if you want to laugh at his impressions and stuff, please go check him out, because he's a cool impressionist, and I think he works hard in what he does. And my next favourite YouTuber is Nudella. Nudella is another impressionist who does impressions of like Disney characters and Harry Potter and stuff. She's also got a vlog channel which is Noodle Vlogs, but she does impressions, and the last impression video I watched was a Harry Potter impressions. She kind of loves Harry Potter, I think. She's done a Harry Potter fan fiction. Obviously, because she says at the end of the video she's done one. And obviously because she couldn't do Severus Snape in the Harry Potter one, she actually got somebody else to do the Severus Snape one, and like it was kind of funny because the guy that did it was like really good at Severus Snape, and because she couldn't do it, so she's just so darn cute. She's got really like bright pink hair, and she just looks so darn cute, like. And I just love her, like I love her impression videos. They're just so fun and creative, and she does them her own way and everything. And she's just so damn cute. I'm just like, I want to squeeze her cheeks. You're so cute. And yeah, I'm so retarded, but. And she's got like a vlog channel which is called Nuno Vlogs, but I've not really watched her vlog channel, but I do like watching vlogs, but I haven't really watched it. But I do like her impressions, so. My next one is Live Sci-Fi. Live Sci-Fi are they're paranormal investigators. They deal with like ghost hunting and rituals and stuff, and I do like a bit of the paranormal and stuff, and with ghosts and stuff, because I do believe in ghosts, sadly. I have actually seen a ghost, no joke, at my old house, and walked past my sister's room. And I won't be lying to you. So yeah. They're pretty cool. I love the rituals they do. Obviously they do Ouija board sessions, but I don't really agree with the Ouija board. I see it as a dangerous thing, but that's just my opinion. I just feel like you're messing with the spirit world and stuff, and like you shouldn't really be messing with it, because you don't know what spirit you're messing with if you play a Ouija board, and people are so stupid to play it. But they do that. Obviously the lead paranormalist is obviously the only person I know in the paranormal team is probably Tim, who actually leads it and actually does some of the stuff. And they have like cameras everywhere in the rooms, different rooms. They also do like live streams, which are pretty cool, like live streams of like ghost hunting or something, and it's pretty cool. Obviously, I do like the paranormal, like ghosts and stuff, and I really do like the channel, so it's one, if you do like paranormal stuff, like you like ghosts and stuff like that, please do check it out, if you like it, so yeah. I'm not saying you have to, I'm just saying because that's my favourite YouTuber, and you can check these out if you want to as well. You can subscribe to them too if you like, if you like what you see. You like what you get. My next one is, this isn't really a YouTuber, but they're called the Glitch Mob, and they're kind of music people, and they deal with like different they kind of deal with like they kind of do like YouTube, they kind of do music remixes and stuff, which is kind of fun. But one of my favourite remixes from the Glitch Mob has to be the Tron Legacy like remix that they've done for Tron Legacy, which I don't know whether it's the second one or the first one, because I have seen one of the Tron Legacies. It must be the second one, because I think I've seen the first one, but I don't know. But they did, I love that, I love the Glitch Mob, they do really cool remixes, and I'm always listening to them whenever I want to listen to some music, and they are pretty cool. Like, some of the remixes they've done, they are pretty cool. So that's not really a YouTuber, but it's kind of a music thing, and there's a lot, obviously, I do like my music. My next one is Peter Gandry, and he's a composer, he's a musical composer. Obviously, he's another music one to check out. Obviously, he does a lot of vampire, like, gothic music, which I don't know, I'm kind of into at the moment, which, I'm not a goth or anything, but I'm into vampires. I kind of like vampires. I know they don't exist, they're non-existent creatures, but I do like vampires. That's why, obviously, I created my character Vampire Katharina, because she is a vampire, and a lot of people like her because she's funny and stuff, and she's like, hello my dearies, and everything. She's like, proper like, hello my dearies, put your tears into the bottle. Oh no, I can't remember what it was now. It's like, cry, oh, don't cry, put your tears in the bottle. And it's just that. That's Katharina, but that was the impression there. But obviously, I do like vampires, and he does like a lot of vampire gothic music, which I kind of like some of the stuff he does. Like, one of them I like, which is, it's vampire music, but it's called the Vampire Waltz, but it sounds a bit like circus music at the beginning, and then it gets even better. But I like the poem, because there's a poem at the beginning of the actual song that you can actually read, that he actually obviously Peter Gandry wrote for the actual song, and it is a pretty cool poem, and he is a pretty good composer. It's just, basically, it's like vampire gothic music, like, it's just music, there's no singing or anything involved, it's just music. Like, it's a bit like it's like the version of the difference between, like, classical music and, like, just random relaxing music that you'd hear, but it's, like, really dark, like, it's really dark and edgy, and it's, like, all vampire and stuff, and it's pretty cool. Oh, I like it, and I've only just come across this person, because I think he's a pretty darn creative composer, because I actually feel, when I listen to it, I actually feel the darkness and the edgy bit to it, to some of the music, because it's a lot of, like, vampire gothic music, and I feel the emotion and the darkness within the music, and it's brilliant how he's done it. Next one is Key of Awesome. Now, Key of Awesome do music parodies. They do a lot of, like, funny music parodies, like, say, for example, Katy Perry Dark Horse, they've done one for that. But they do different parodies for songs. They do a lot of therapy sessions, like superhero therapy sessions. There's loads of other ones. There's loads of stuff on the Key of Awesome, but they are pretty cool. And obviously, if you know who Key of Awesome are, if you've ever come across the channel, then that's cool. I love them, I've always loved them, I've watched them for years now, and I love the parodies, they're so funny, and actually the lead person, which is Mark, he's pretty funny, he's a funny guy, and I enjoy watching their videos. So, my next one is Brock Baker. Brock Baker is an impressionist, another impressionist who's pretty funny at his impressions. He does a lot of Simpsons impressions, Family Guy impressions, every impression he's probably done it, and he's done some celebrity impressions where he's used the Snapchat face swap, which you can do. I can't do it on my phone because my phone won't do it, because I've just got a certain Samsung phone, so it won't do it. My phone's crap, but yeah, it's not that crap. But he's done some celebrity impressions with the Snapchat face swap, and he's just a funny person. Like when he does the voices to the exact point, and even though he gets a lot of hate off people, like people say, but he doesn't really bother about it because he just laughs it off. He just says, like, some people say you don't sound like this certain person, or your impression was crap of that person, and he doesn't really care. He just laughs it off and says, yeah, I sounded terrible, you know. But I don't think he sounds terrible, and I think he sounds pretty cool, and his impressions of like, that he does are pretty good, and the voices are to the exact point, you know. Obviously, I don't think anybody's ever heard of him, but obviously I came across his channel because I like impressions, and I like watching impression videos. I like people doing impressions of, like, voices, of, like, say, Simpsons voices or anything like that. I just like people doing impressions because, I don't know, it inspires me as well as a person to watch other people's impressions videos, because then I can see if I can impersonate that person, you know what I mean? Because I am a pretty good impressionist myself. So my next one is Josh Wua or something. I can't say it, Joshua, but it's not Joshua, but Josh Wua. It's spelled GOSHIIWUH. Josh Woo, however you say it. But he does a lot of impression videos. Like, they're really funny. I find his impression videos so funny. When I'm watching them, I'm always laughing. Like, I'm laughing at some of them because they're just so funny. So yeah, obviously, I love his Yoshi impression, actually, because he does a Yoshi impression. It's pretty cute. So it's so damn cute, because I love Yoshi, actually. He's my favourite Mario character. Yoshi is this little crocodile, and he looks so cute. He's like my favourite Mario character, though, because I really do like him, and he's too darn cute. But yeah, he does a lot of impression videos, and yeah, they're really fun to watch and entertaining to watch, like I've said. Well, I didn't say that, but yeah. My next one is Prank Invasion. And Prank Invasion is this guy going around doing pranks. He asks these girls to kiss him. He plays this little game. It says if you play this game, you get a little quick kiss, basically. But it's not a quick kiss, it's more like a snog, in some respect. But he's I think he's like a really handsome guy, he's a really handsome guy. And I wouldn't say no to him. If he came around to me and said, oh, do you want to play a game for a quick kiss? I wouldn't say no. So I think he's quite lucky to get a lot of female attention, and a lot of haters say that some of his pranks are a bit fake and they're not true and they look fake, which I don't think they are, and I think he's genuine, and I think he's lucky to get female attention. But I've watched the channel for years now. I love watching them because it's entertaining to watch. Yeah. And my last two, I've got two more, and then I've got two more left. My next two ones are Bat in the Sun. Bat in the Sun is like a superhero thing with like where they do these like episodes of the waiting room, and there's different. It's where they started a waiting room with like different superheroes, and they're talking to one another. And it's really funny and cheesy and stuff, and yeah, and there's one video that I watched which was what was it now? There's one video I watched where there's this, where Thor and Loki are arguing, and Spider-Man jumps in to like cancel them and says, "Why are you arguing, your brothers?" And then there's like a bit at the end that's just really funny where Loki's like, Mom, you broke my helmet and everything. It's just so funny. But they do like superhero related, like versus superhero, like Deadpool versus Spider-Man, like versus videos and waiting room episodes, and it's pretty cool. My next one, my two last ones are Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star is a makeup cosmetics person who has released his own makeup cosmetics line and does a lot of makeup videos and a lot of hauls and stuff, and he's pretty fun to watch, and he is a funny character at times, and he's just weird. I find him really weird because he's like a guy but he's transitioned into a woman, and it's just really weird. Like, you look at him and you're just like, how you actually suit as a woman, how is that even possible? But he is a nice guy. I don't know if it's a he, she, whatever you want to call it, but he's got the name Jeffree, so I'm assuming he's a guy. But he's called Jeffree Star, and he's got his own lip gloss and lipstick line, and he's fun to watch. I always seem to watch his videos whenever I'm bored and I want to watch him for like some makeup tips and how to do something, you know. And I love the colours that he uses for like his, say, lipsticks or eyeshadows or whatever. And I love some of the stuff he actually shows off, like a lot of the bags and a lot of like the cosmetics that he shows off, like makeup cosmetics. So definitely check him out if you want to and if you like makeup. And the last one is the Sims page, which isn't actually a YouTube thing, but it's on YouTube, the Sims page, the Sims Free page. And I do like the game Sims Free because it's pretty awesome and pretty cool, and obviously I've played the game for a long time now, and I have it on my computer, but I haven't been playing it recently, and my family has probably been deleted because we don't have Sims 3 in our computer at the moment, because our computer at the moment is kind of like, it's still broke, I think, or it's still on the fritz, because I think it's fixed, I don't know, and it's like kind of fixed, but it just doesn't have any memory in it, so it's like it doesn't have like a motherboard in it for memory, so hopefully it gets sorted out. So yeah. But The Sims 3 is a pretty cool game. I do want to get Sims 4 because that's a pretty cool game, and it's obviously on The Sims 4 it's more advanced and you get to do a lot of things that you can't do on Sims 3. So yeah, that's pretty much all of my favourite YouTubers on YouTube that I've mentioned. And if you liked this video, I'm glad if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up, and please, if you have any favourite YouTubers or you actually watch some you actually watch a YouTuber, like a favourite YouTuber or fave YouTubers that you watch all the time on YouTube, please let me know in the comments, because I want to know who are your favourites. They're my favourites, but who are your favourites? Comment down below and let me know, and let me know who are your favourite YouTubers. Obviously, hopefully, I will be doing another Poison Ivy video when I can do. So hopefully I will be doing that, because someone suggested me to do another Poison Ivy video, and I will be doing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is like my 5th vlog video. I was going to do this yesterday, but yeah. And I hope you enjoy your day and you enjoy your evening and everything. And in the meantime, guys, have a good day. Bye.